any kind of statements on there?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
The statements that Ms. Quarterman states is in response to something that Mr. Copeland says. So you would need to hear her question to understand Mr. Copeland's answer. So it would be the rule of completeness to understand in context what Mr. Copeland is responding to. But if Mr. Steele wants to give us what his objections are, we can look at them. There might be some that we can agree to.
Well, to speed it up, I'm sorry. You were
Go ahead.
The first 12 minutes is Detective Curry asking Ms. Quarterman what she saw. So this, Your Honor, you heard testimony yesterday, and I understand it's a blizzard that we put you into. But it's February 20th, 2021. Mr. Copeland's carrying a child to a car. Ms. Quarterman, they're going to hospital, if you remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ms. Quarterman is there. She's a witness. So she's asked the first 12 minutes by the detective, and they're both sitting there, so it's kind of an odd interview, but the detective says, I'm going to start with you. What did you see? So that's not, in my opinion, a rule of completeness issue. There is a portion when the detective leaves the room. I believe that's what Ms. Hilton's referring to. And the two, meaning Mr. Copeland and Ms. Quarterman, are having a conversation. Ms. Quarterman is giving information that I don't believe would be part of completing the story, make it in context. She's giving her own information, but again, that's part of the issue.
Okay, thank you. Is the state's intention to play that first 12 or so minutes that is basically, sounds like maybe the detective interviewing Ms. Quarterman?
Your Honor, anything that's just Ms. Quarterman and the detective, no. No, anything that is just Ms. Quarterman and the detective, no, we don't intend on playing. But the other portions, like I said, if Mr. Steele could just give that to us, we can review it and look at it. I don't think that the statements will be played before lunchtime,
Okay.
Your Honor. And so we can have an opportunity to look at it. The state also intends on playing the January 11th statement. And so I did call Mr. Shard last night because both the January 11th statement, Your Honor, and the February 20th statement were played.
Little bits of them.
No, the whole thing were played in June, like June 17th.
Okay.
And so I did not have in my email any proposed redactions from the defense. So I wanted to confirm that, which is why I called Mr. Shard last night to find out, was there anything, because we did play, I believe, both of those interviews in its entirety back in June, Your Honor.
Okay, and do y'all anticipate objections to the January 11th statement other than those we've maybe already reviewed?
Well, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
So the January 11th statement, I did review that again last night. There are mentioned, my understanding of the task is to identify prejudicial, character, irrelevant, things of that nature, hearsay, confrontation clause. I've identified 3 areas on the transcript. I went by the transcript because we have, unfortunately for all of us, we have MP4 format and an evidence reviewer format. And seems like whenever I use a time, the state's on the other time and vice versa. So I'm using the transcript. On page 5, Kenneth Copeland is talking about Mr. Kelvin Watts, shooting up about the meeting, about the blood meeting, supposedly with this gentleman Mo on the line. And I have previously objected to that, saying it's hearsay. I think we've already addressed that issue, and Your Honor has not agreed with me, but for the record, page 5 of that transcript for the January 11th hearing, that's discussed. Page 7, he being Kenneth Copeland talks about speaking to Demekion Garlington, and Demekion Garlington says, they say Nut just got killed, bro. that's the extent of what he says was said at that time. I believe that that is hearsay. And then on page 26, that was page 7. On page 26 of the transcript, there's talk about Kenneth Copeland knowing that Shell Kell shut up the gambling house, and eventually he says thug. I refer to him as Mr. Jeffrey Williams. The raid, that saying that they need to pay for the window.
Mm-hmm.
Those are 3 topics that we've talked about in my previous proposed redactions. So, and Your Honor's already ruled on it, but for the record, I just need to state that those are objections I have to playing the audio. All that being said, Your Honor, my understanding of where we are right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, please, the defense has flagged objections. The state, I understand, is planning on playing videos. We have not addressed whether a foundation has been laid to just play the videos wholesale.
Okay.
I know that Miss Hilton's been asking a lot of questions and has gotten very responses from Mr. Copeland to her questions. But I still think that that's a topic that needs to be discussed. The state is the proponent of these prior inconsistent statements, as they're labeling them. So I believe that burdens on them to show that a foundation's been laid. So I from my perspective, we haven't had that discussion yet. We just had the initial flagging of obvious issues because we didn't know Mr. Copeland's testimony at the time when we were discussing these things. He's still on the stand, so quite frankly, we still don't.
Yes, Your Honor. So at this point, Your Honor, the state has gone through with Mr. Copeland the January 11th interview, the February 20th interview, the February 21st, and the January 28th interview, Your Honor. The state's position at this time is that Mr. Copeland has stated he doesn't recall anything that he told police at all in any of these interviews. And while I have been going line by line, which has been a very tedious task, the fact that he has said, I don't recall, I believe I can play the entirety of the interview, given that that's his blanket statement. But in an abundance of caution, the state has been going line by line. But I think I'm at the place, in all honesty, that I can play all these interviews outside of the redactions and
I think that the foundation's been laid, that he's been given an opportunity he's been presented with them. He's been given an opportunity to say whatever he wants to say about them. He has essentially said wholesale, I don't remember a single word I ever said to anybody who is law enforcement, including every bit of these things. And they would be able to be played now the foundation's been laid. With regard, Mr. Steele, to your objections to the February 20th statement, other than the parts that I understand the state does not intend to play, that are essentially Detective Curry interviewing Ms. Quarterman, are your other objections new objections or things we've already been over?
I don't believe we've been over them.
Okay.
There's speeches made, that's my word. Advice given by Detective Curry on how to live life. Mr. Copeland gives his pontification on what life is about. And they talk about belief in death and I don't see
Okay.
that relevant.
All right.
I marked those things. We didn't talk.
Can you quickly get those together and get them to the state? And maybe if there's agreement on some of those things, y'all can come to that agreement, and whatever is left, we can deal with over the lunch break. Sounds like maybe we're going to have a working lunch.
I think I can do that.
Okay, great. Appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you.
And Your Honor, I understand the court's ruling regarding the prior inconsistent statements. Just so I don't have to be a jack in the box popping up every
Yeah, everybody's got continuing objections to
Thank you.
anything that they have already stated an objection to that's been overruled.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
All right, anything else? No, everybody. All right. We have Mr. Copeland available. Okay, and is the jury ready? All right, let's get Mr. Copeland on the stand and then we'll have the jury out. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. I cannot even imagine how many times y'all have already been told that over the course of this trial. As with so much with modern life, technology makes things easier for us sometimes, but it also gives us some headaches sometimes. But I think we're ready to go now. So, Ms. Hilton, you can go ahead.
Today's date is January 10, 2015. Time is approximately 0300 hours at 3 o'clock a.m. I'm here with Mr. Kenneth Copeland. Yes. And Mr. Copeland, can you give me your date of birth, sir? July 25th, 1991. July 25th, 1991? Yes. Okay. You got the middle name, Mr. Copeland? Yes. Reference to the homicide investigation of victim name of Donovan Thomas. It happened at 330 McDaniel Street, Southwest, City of Atlanta, Fulton County, State of Georgia, on January 9th, 2015, with another police case number 15010 210 22106. When you're ready, Mr. Copeland, tell me exactly what you know dealing with this situation. Like now, without everything, tell me everything. What made you want to pull you into this situation happen? Okay. Me and Kale. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we had a problem in the club. Is that him? No, it's not. Okay. Kale, they say this is a little brother, but I thought you just changed it, but they say they're real brothers. Kale, K-E-L, K-E-L, okay. Okay, go ahead, little brother of Nut, yes. Who you identified from a picture, which is Donovan Thomas. Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead. Me and him got into it in the club push. What day was that? It's just like every like a lot. Okay. So 2 months, 3 months, a year, how long? Yeah, about I'm saying no longer than 4 months. 4 months. So every time y'all be at Club Crucial, y'all see each other, y'all get into it. We don't even fight, we don't do none of that. The only time I played was the last time. Okay, but what was that? Monday, it just passed. Monday. Okay, go ahead. So, all the time we get into that club,
It don't mean nothing. Just they shoot birds at us, we shoot back at them. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, we go outside. So we're on that, don't nobody fight, don't nobody connect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just go outside. We leave. This every time we got to in the club. But last Monday, we went in the club. But this case came in, it was Monday. I think it was Sunday before the Monday. But if it wasn't this Sunday, it was the Sunday before that week. Me and Kill, I seen Kill outside. So I'm like, hey Kill, I know you. So as me and Kill standing right there, we talking. We talking about everything we gotta get each other. So as we talking, we like, it's over with. They challenging COVID. So we like, it's over with, we ain't beefing no more. So Kill like, right, but he wanna talk to Thug and see what Thug has to do with it. So like, man, Thug ain't standing there jumped up, you know what I'm saying? He ain't into this. So he like, how you wanna talk? So him and Thug talk. Whatever said was there, I don't know. Next thing you know, Monday come, I'm in Cushion. As I go to Cushion, I pull out my money. I'm on stage, I'm flashing my money. So all the girls standing around, I'm flashing money. So I get on stage, I'm flashing money. Tell me, and this whole walk up on me. So I look at her, she's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. And he ain't saying that. So he just looked at me. So I'm flashing money. I'm laughing, I'm playing with everybody. So he's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, Thug still want me to pay for the window. Like, I guess so, bro. But he in the club, like, go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So Kill, like, he took his necklace, he put his necklace inside. So I look at him, I put money in my pocket. So I put money in my pocket. I walk out. You know, I walk over here. I look at him. So he turned around, he tells somebody from the ear. So I walk towards the kitchen. When I walk towards the kitchen, all of them walked behind. I was by myself. So when I get to the kitchen, I see everybody walk behind. I try to turn around and go back to the stage. Kel punched me in the back of the head. So he punched me in the back of the head. They pushed me to the ground. He tried to go in my pocket and get my money. But as I hold on to my money, the other guy was punching me all in the face. But I didn't care. I was holding on to the money. So as they punch me, I get out of it. I run. So they say everybody move. I already knew me. They can't help. So they fight. We go to the club. We got out of the club. Red J like, I'm like, Red J like, what's up? I'm like, but how you get jump on like that, bro? Y'all try to take money. So DJ? Yeah. The rap DJ? The rap. So I'm like, yeah. So Red J like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So one of my buddies had fought with a J. So after they fought with a J, we leave. We leave the club. Then they have what day is? They Saturday, yesterday, Friday. They have a meeting. The meeting, like it was a blood meeting, and the meeting was about me and Thug. You and Thug, me and Young Thug. But the whole time, I'm telling them like, what Thug got to do with this, bro? Young Thug was just talking. Young Thug was the rapper. I'm like, what he got to do with this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to him. Like him, he with you. I'm like, bro, it ain't no beef, bro. Like, I understand y'all these y'all did. You feel me? Don't pay me no shit. Y'all see y'all. Nah, listen, but it was the guy that was at me. Said, so with the guy down the road, he's supposed to say, kill me and Young Thug. So I got 10 minutes on my phone. I text my phone like, I ain't bro, y'all gonna kill me and Thug? And I put the left say, and he like, bro, what you talking about? Like, ain't that like they said? So another guy talking like, ain't that like they said? I'm like, okay, they just lying. He like, yeah. So next thing you know, okay, they after that, he said, so my other buddy like, man, they really on something like, they let it, there ain't no more beef, they gonna try to get some money. I'm like, bro, look, bro, I talk to Kill, bro. I talked to him one time, I talked to him again. I ain't standing with you having it, so they ain't taking money, they don't mean that. So he like, alright, I'm gonna try to get it over here, and he like, I don't want something. I'm like, well, it ain't about me, so I'm still telling like, what's up? Why you gotta get me? What have I done to him? I ain't never talked to that girlfriend. I never did anything to him. My wife gave me. Next thing you know, it's a gambling house. I just be it. And we should gamble now. It's over there in Lakewood. they go to stand on top of the roof and shoot inside. So they stand on the roof shooting inside the building. And then they leave. So they say everybody cocktail over there. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So, because then when we know, I go gamble right there. So next thing you know, nobody seen that, nobody seen that. So the day I been in the house sleeping now last night, like 6 o'clock in the morning. I was with Doug, we was at DJ Drum Studio. He was doing a song. So we left the studio. I went to my girl yesterday Saturday. I was with DJ. The day Saturday, like the sun just went out of Saturday. The day Sunday, right? Yeah, the day Sunday. Friday, like late, like okay, Saturday morning. I went to my girl's house. It was like 5, 6 o'clock. So I was tired, so I went there. Me and her did that, laying down. So I stayed there. I was asleep. Honestly, to God, I was asleep the whole time. So she said go meet her dad and go. He get her a car. She go to the mom or something. So I stayed there the whole time. I didn't go nowhere. I sleep. I wake up. I look. She still ain't got that car. That's what she is. She somewhere with her dad somewhere. I'm like, dang, you must have got over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you forgot over here. And she like, nah, you sleep. This and that. She like, what you get? I'm like, dead right there. So my brother called me. So he like, you want to come? I'm like, yeah, bro. He like, well, yeah, I told him I was at this shine. So he like, okay, I'll be around. So I called this shine back like, what you did? So she like, how you gonna lock the door? So I'm like, I just jump over the balcony and you just lock the balcony when you come to the house. So she like, okay, but it was somebody that stayed in the room right there where she stayed. When I jumped the balcony, he was walking down the steps, so he seen me jump the balcony. You know what I'm saying? So I got up my brother. I went to his house and changed clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I went to change clothes.
Take over your brother's house?
Yes. I changed clothes at his house.
But what time was that?
It's like the beginning of 7 o'clock. The clothes I had on to now 5 months ago. I got the car. I had rolled to Canterville. The girl said, the girl Moochie, she gave me this and some peroxide. I put it on my mouth, and I went to the green store. I stopped outside like 5 or 10 minutes. I was on Rick. I got in town to Rick. I had called D. Like, what you get? So he's like, you on Cleveland. I'm like, I'm to pull up. So I ride on Cleveland. When I get right up by McDonald's on Cleveland, the D like, well, they say, nothing, they got killed, bro. I for real, bro. But I'm really just thinking you just talking. Like, for real, bro. Like, yeah, so I'm like, dang. So I was like, what happened? He's like, well, he did kind of say it. So I'm like, damn, bro, he don't say I did this first time. I'm like, damn, he don't say I did, bro. He's like, shit. Before no, you ain't do it. So I'm like, shit, who did he? Like, he don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So as I leave there, most of them come like, oh, you know, they folks my me and him shot nuts, most of them. They said me and him did. You guys know for Moto? Yeah, Moonk. Tnook, I think. So he was like, they said phone up for him.
So were you and him riding around earlier today?
Now, I didn't come out to like, I'm gonna say, I came out here at 7, I'm putting it that way. I came out here at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Now, when he FaceTimed me, he told me, I'm like, damn, and they said, me and him did.
Yeah.
So, first time I felt like this, bro. They said, I did it, bro. I need to go out to the headquarters of the site. Like, we don't need them call you. Now, I told everybody I didn't have anything to do with it, so I was trying to get best advice I can. And next thing you know, they were like, I called the girl mama. I was talking to her before they shot her house. And her was talking on the phone. I'll be getting on right now. 404. 662 8935.
Yeah. Who dropped you off?
That's Moto.
Yeah. That's the one who dropped you off to come talk to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of car you driving?
Blue. It's blue or gray. It's a Malibu, the new Chevy.
Impala or Malibu?
It might be an Impala. It's the newest 2015. It's a rental car.
Okay.
So he they kind of said, man, I'm dead. So I'm telling him like, I'm good out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling him like, he's like, yeah, he gonna wait on y'all to call now. I'm like, man, you tripping, bro? You can call now. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man. So what I did was I kept asking. But I still got a message in my phone. I can show you. I was asking everybody like, should I go down there, bro? Cause I didn't do it. They come scan me, they do everything. I didn't do it. They check my phone record, my whole economy, show you where I was, show you every car that I talked first, they show you where I was about. I didn't do it. I never had time with nothing. Me and nothing ain't never had two words to each other. Me and nothing was always okay. You know what I'm saying? The only person I had a problem with was Kev. I don't really be with him. When we see each other, they jump me up. When they be with him, they don't jump me up. Boy, every time, but me and him, we just look at each other. But the last time, we just jump each other up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what's up, bro? Like, let it go. Like, you know, it ain't no deep. Then what you tell me? But y'all jump on me and take money, try to take money from me, but I ain't let the money go. But the club on there, he seen it on the video. He see I ain't do nothing. I ain't starting. He see me walk my club flashing money. He seen that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with Kid, man. Like, Wednesday night, I already told the girl, I'm like, you need to come out police and have them meet you. Go to your house, cause my man was talking to you like he know where she stayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm brother trip, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come in and being on each other. You know what I'm saying? But you don't join this game. And now you just think you big bad wolf. But the whole time I'm telling him like, it ain't even that serious, bro. We got to count on 9 Deuce, Inglewood, ABG. Oh, you said, is he a gangster?
No, I said, do you know his partner, gangster?
Oh, no.
Blood J Gangster.
They said Blood J played him.
Short, stocky, mustache, beard. Yeah.
But the whole time I've been telling like, even when they did that, I wanted to call his phone, but I called Blood J phone, but he got his phone call. He turned it off. Hey, I'm kind of telling, but I didn't do it, bro. That's what he got it up.
That's okay.
I'm like, bro, but he ain't. I think kind of another person I know, but I was like, man, ain't no use, but they have a shot for how they gonna, they know what they know my sister house. She ain't out the phone now trying to tell her to get out. She ain't out. They know my sister stay like, who gonna make her? When those guys let me hang and put me out in songs and videos. It just seems like they got jealous, man. Honestly, bro, I never did anything to kill, bro. I never, bro. I ain't lying, none of that. 445189892.
So, you reached out to your brother earlier Saturday about you need to get out the house or get his car or whatever. Okay. And y'all pretty much to catch up until around 7. That's when you and your brother to catch up to around 7, right? Your brother gave you keys to the car.
Yeah. Okay, I was in the house.
Okay.
I was at your
girlfriend's house? Or
yeah, I was at their house. Man, like, we stayed together until she put me up on Longway Avenue. Car room, yeah. So, when I woke up, I see she went back and it was dog. I called her like, I say, what time I call? I called her. She like, oh, this and that. I'm like, man, you must have got on the here.
Mm-hmm. And she left because her dad was getting her a car, right?
Yeah, she left early. I'll tell you exactly what time I called her, right?
Who's Walter Maddox?
I called her at 6:20.
Called her at 6:20.
Yep. That's the first time I called her. It was 6:20. And then after I called her, I called my brother, and it was at 6:28. My brother called me at 6:20. Incoming call.
Who's Walter Lee Maddox?
Who?
Who's Walter Maddox?
Huh? No
Y'all-
name?
Did y'all ever rent or own an Infinity?
Infinity.
Y'all ever rent one of those cars before? Have you ever been stopped in an Infinity before? Yeah. Had an accident in an Infinity?
No.
A maximum?
Have I ever had a cover again?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Let me think. Did you?
Anytime.
I had coverage in that Pontiac. That was a couple years ago. I ain't had no coverage. I ain't had no red sleep. I ain't have none of it.
What kind of car your brother drive?
Who was that in them? A white Dodge Charge. This truck car he gave me.
Your brother got two cars?
Nah, his girl got cut in the car. He got the Dodge Charge.
Okay.
Then she got the little ugly little Melody. Like a 19 something.
2014 Dodge truck?
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
Who drives a Nissan?
A Nissan?
Mm-hmm.
What color?
What color is it? Gray.
I like that on Nissan.
Okay. Y'all ever had a Infinity Gray? A gray Infinity Q45 before?
A truck?
No.
A cup?
Yeah.
Like I know.
I actually brother, maybe his car. Or red car he had rented or something like that. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm saying, I'm ready. I'm saying, now.
So, you never had a problem with that?
Never in life.
Okay.
Never cool.
Okay. We just had a problem with the cable.
Yes.
Describe the cable to me.
Show you a picture.
Is he tall?
No, he's about this, like, kind of stuck.
Okay. Let me see a picture of him. You got one. See, it was more talk they dropped you off?
Yeah.
What kind of car most of them drive?
And Paulo. It's a city car.
Grayish blue.
This the Camaro right there. This is the way it goes out at night. Yeah.
What car is that?
I think it might be his car.
Okay, who's that? And who's that? Who's that?
His name Lil Dave. He be with nothing yet.
Okay. So, Lil Dave know where your girl mom is.
Like she stays in the neighborhood. They from somewhere. She stays in the neighborhood. It look like he took care of his page. I know somebody else who got one. What his name is? What his name, man? I can't. Oh, Pluto. Maybe Pluto. video right here, but it's video on Blood J page, but it keeps stopping. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna hit this man beat. See. See the painting right there. It private. Okay. Okay, describe. Let's see right there. It ain't no room. Okay, how you doing that describe kids? To go on that page. This is that first page we got killed right. I'm going his page and cause you will find me right. Correct. Can I be here? But he got no tattoos on the patient. He about my code, kind of stuff, and he always wear a BG hoodie. Like, and if it's like people around here, it's kind of like it's. This how you be, where you gonna have BG hood on. Like the whole lot of nigga with. Okay, his name is Cal. Is it Calvin? Cal. Like, I don't know his real name, but he kind of says Shell Cal. So, you know it's K-K-L. Okay. See you from pause real quick. Nah, he ain't gonna cut on, he gonna say a little Charlie name. Yeah, let's put on Charlie till about 5 minutes come back on. All right. So this all stems from you thinking, they think you did it because you got to fight with Cal Monday. Honestly, I get named for everything that happened. Like, my name comes in everything. Everything, like, this is my first time name ever comes in merge, so I didn't know what to do. You know, so you and Monto, y'all wasn't together until later on today. No, we didn't get together. So I called Monto. Monto Burton told me, and then he like, so I had a conflict, like, hey, bro, what should I do, bro? Like, cause I asked my brother, like, wait on for you. I really wanted to come out on my own and talk, like, then when they started shooting at the house, I really didn't know what to do, so I tried to get some advice. I called Monto come, like, I'm telling Monto, like, what should we do? So they're like, I told you, he like, y'all like, bring me down here, you know what I'm saying? He came, brought me right here. Like, you gonna come in, like, I wait around, call me. Okay. I well, this on you then. Okay. Give me a minute, right back. But okay, I see you on this one, but that's great. I can do what would do, bro? I mean, because I know I'm gonna talk to Nuts mother. And Kel is Peanut's brother, right? I'm gonna let her know what the deal is. Okay. All right. So we'll take it from there. Okay. They continue to do, and you see who it is. Okay. Call. If you see them run around the neighborhood and you know what they're about to do, call. Because I don't want, I feel you. All you do is you stand to his brother.
to extend to them. And if I'm able to talk to Kel, I'll let him know the same thing. If his mother go ahead, maybe can get me in contact with Kel. I'll talk to him and see if that is him and his crew doing that.
It is. I'm not gonna see it. It's him.
Let me ask you this, to be honest. Do you belong in the game?
I was. They really was. Like they said, man, like it's supposed to be about me not being down with it no more. But he really don't know. He don't really know what to do because he said he's like, hey, me.
Okay, so you got ABG.
Yes. But it was in 2000. I had went to jail in 2000. I think it's 2015 now. I went to jail in 2013. 12. I went to jail in 2012. And I did a year. But when I went to jail in 2012, I didn't get down with the game until I went in.
So when you got out in 2013, so no.
I never told him I just started going around and I went claiming.
Okay.
You know, so now they see me with thug. And then I'm claiming YSL. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's real. So I'm gonna get some money. And that's what we told a couple people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's about. But that's what you're supposed to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I messed up on them. So
I got you. Yeah, so they got the ass with you.
but I know that they saying like I didn't know it was over. I did something. I know it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go to jail, I ain't trying to jail, I ain't trying to go to none of this. Ain't never had a problem. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I was sure to you. A person come in my picture and say, you gonna die tonight. They come from my picture and say,
On your Instagram?
yes, so you gonna die.
What's your Instagram page?
WOODY 372. WOODY 372. Say I'm gonna die tonight. But then she deleted the country by a screenshot. So when she deleted, I still took pictures. Yeah, it was a girl. Her name was Maya. Pretty. It was some Maya. Come on now, she come and said, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. And then she deleted. But I still got a screenshot of my phone. It went dead. I supposed to show it to you right there. Give me 1 second, right back to that.
Right, we're gonna pause at 3:32:11 and resume at 3:35:48.
We got no for Cal, dude. You got no for Cal?
No.
I had it. Yeah. Who's that? No.
No, one dumb ain't kill.
So you know what you got?
Look like I seen before.
Which one?
The last one, both of you would kill. The other guy looks to me though, I just ain't for sure. Just him.
So Moto dropped you off and went about his business, and he drives English gray or grayish blue Chevy Impala or Malibu.
Yeah, it's a rental car.
Okay, it's a rental. You don't know Moto's real name.
I had made a move to him like around when I got moved to him like his FaceTime. He told me that.
Or what kind of name? What's his FaceTime?
I got church.
Okay. No, we have no outlet charger for the computer.
But when Mutu did it, I was trying to, cause my girl dad talked, and he asked me what happened. She was like, she was calling his phone saying I did. And I explained to him like, yeah, I can't do it and then like that. And he was like, he gonna like let me talk to somebody. I get that somebody over them, somebody brought up something, got something to do with them. And he tell me right there, let me talk to them, let them know that I ain't had nothing to do with it and then like that. And then them and her dad was talking about. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go down. But I told him too, like, you think I should go down and talk? And he's like, nah, because they might find out what happened. You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't got nothing to do with it. They just, like, okay, just like when they come talk one time, you just go down there and talk to them, then y'all just dead up. But I really was nervous. Like, I was scared. Like, just know, I didn't know what to do. Like, once was the house girl. I didn't know that. Dang, bro, like, everybody gonna sit here and say, I did that. I know I go through this every time. Like, the guy got robbed. People ain't on me. Then next thing you know, he found out who did it. Instead of him just going ahead and admit that he wrong, he still let you think it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that about it. And now somebody did, and they think it's me, but I can't. It ain't. I ain't afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, but I just don't want to go to jail or die about somebody can do. And I didn't know, he had a point, Kid had a point to who, I don't know. But it just, now, like, he cussed. He just won't stop, bro. Like, it ain't nothing I can do. Like, bro, I can do this, I can do that. Like, they know I stayed because we were cool. You know what I'm saying? I took my sister's house, my brother's house. We were spent night together and everything. Not care, but the ones that get around. And, yeah, our little son, like, this was me, like, I don't know what it was, man. I honestly, I can't, man. Like, I'm so confused right now. So, me and nuts each other, we judge each other. He like, what's going on with you? And they just chill, man, trying to shit money. He like, man, they about to be a thing and go on. You know what I'm saying? But, it's just, something, man, I didn't know right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can talk to them, but somebody still gonna think I did it. Like, no matter where I do, where I go, you know what I'm saying? I got sisters and brothers out there too. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like now everybody's dancing because they just shot a girl in my house. So every time what they gonna do to my brother and sister, they will see one of them. I didn't have nothing to do with this. Like, I never was deaf on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I would never stun them, but I still ask me like, wait, what y'all got to do? You mad? Don't have no money now? I just pop like that, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was pop money. That's how I talk about money. But now, they ain't gonna show a girl in my house, bro. Like, it ain't gonna call for, bro. Like, I'm so worried right now because I talk on the phone, she crying, and then I don't know if she gonna put on me, but like my phone, but when I talk to her, she didn't say that. But I just told her, like, I can't do it. Like, I don't know what to do, but I didn't do it. Like, I'm lost. Like, right now, man, I really am, man. I'm scared. I'm lost. I always wonder if I can't even think, man. Like, I don't know what to do, man. I don't, man. Because my name come making everything. I'll be the same way. But now somebody's dead, and I know how it feels to lose one, you know what I'm saying? I lost my closest friend. You know what I'm saying? And now, these niggas, they showing up at mama houses and stuff like that, bro. Like, and it ain't even dead. It's a game. It's the whole clip. You know what I'm saying? They deep. You know, so that's the only thing put fear in my heart, because now I watch out for everywhere I go. I have to watch out, and it ain't nothing I can do about it, you know? I didn't have nothing to do with this. I didn't kill him. I didn't have him killed. I didn't never try to fight him. I didn't have never try to rob him. I ain't never done nothing to nothing. Me and Kelly, we don't see each other plenty of times in the street. Ain't never did that to each other. It been plenty of times. Ain't never in life, man, like never. I'm so frustrated, man. I call my brother, man. Then the advice he gave me, it ain't no good.
Why your brother give you these things is no good?
I told her, I don't want to call her, but call the police and come to the house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I usually tell y'all, but it ain't gonna be nothing y'all do, you know what I'm saying? Cause from what you say, retarded, kid was supposed to be retarded, something like that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't scared of him. You know what I'm saying? It's more to life, bro. It's like, no matter what I do, everybody always blame me for stuff. I know there's a lot of people against me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm frustrated, man. I can't. Right? I can't. I want the income. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't know. People like, man, they'll lock you up. They can't lock me up. I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell them. They're like, man, but they keep telling me to wait. And this, I don't want to wait. I don't want none of this shit. I don't go out now, get out of the way. Then when I do, they wait. Just do what somebody tell me. When I go down there and tell y'all, and y'all do everything, who gonna stop me? That's the only thing I'm afraid of now. Who gonna stop me? I'm really scared, man. Like, it might seem crazy, but
Do you know, did you hear anything on the street about who may be beefing with Nut?
I didn't know Kev been running around shooting my place. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But me and him ever got to it. He never did that.
Mm-hmm.
He done changed up the Kevin house.
Mm-hmm.
But this ain't the first time he did it. This is the first time he did it. He shot everybody up. You know what I'm saying? But didn't nobody know it was him. And then he got through with his girl. She came back and said it was him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I felt like paid my window.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He shot the window. So he was like, you're going to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So, gotcha. Nut ain't had nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? So, it probably, what happened to Nut probably ain't got nothing to do with this.
Was Nut in the game?
And Nut was a big dog. But a big dog is like, Nut ain't a big dog. He a big dog, but he not that over the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So, Nut just care, bro, he's cool with everybody. Nut cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's a lot of people, but he cared what the problem. You know what I'm saying? He always have been. Like, me and Nut have talked about Carol. That's like, man, that's 11 hair there. Like, I ain't telling, man, I don't feel no attention. Like, I just want to look. Like, you kind of push on Derek, and he talk to him, and he'll tell you, and he gives you video. If you look at the video of me in the club, I don't even pay him no attention. Like, we look at him, yo, that don't be like this. You know what I'm saying? You see me throwing money, I'll flash money. They throw up money, That's how they keep saying. You know what I'm saying? This how it is, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Don't say. What can I do? Where can I go? When I leave the other day, where can I go? Because I have a lot of sisters and brothers. My mom had 10 kids. Half of them got their own houses. You know what I'm saying?
Is they around the area?
Yes. My sister, I got a sister on Boulevard, sister down Oak City. My grandma down Oak City. My girl staying Culver Home. My brother staying Culver Home. My other brother down County. You know, I got that. But they all down. My sister, I'm afraid they might know she's down Boulevard. And my big sister, I know they know she's down Oak City.
Yeah. be 3:48 a.m. Talk to your brother real quick and then okay. Okay, what is you know okay here, okay? What like this what I'm not kidding like what I'm gonna go. She's working on it. Yeah. No.
Your Honor, I'm going to pause right here and pick back up at 3:50, excuse me, at 4:05:03. On the, restarting at 4:05:05.
Picking up the same interview with Mr. Kenneth Copeland. To give information in reference to the homicide investigation of Mr. Donovan Thomas. We have it at 330 McDaniel Street, Southwest. 11 police case number is 150102106. Today's date is still January 10th, 2015. Time is approximately 4:00 a.m., which would be 0400 hours. Okay. Mr. Copeland, go ahead and tell me what you just advised me of in the office. And you can, sir, you be in detail about what was going on today and every event that happened today. Okay.
Okay, I left my girl's house. My brother gave me the car. So my brother gave me the car. I had to pull up in Canada. The girl, she gave me a little bandage for my mouth. And I put out a little song in my mouth. I left there. I went on Cleveland. I was with Lil D. Pick up Lil D. You know what I'm saying? So Lil D was like, hey boy, they said, no, you got shot. This first thing he said, but for real, and me and D like, yeah, we talked. So I moved to FaceTime me. And he was like, he told me the same. So I was like, well, I just heard it. He just told me. So he was like, yeah, he's like, you know the name that you screaming? So I was like, who? I was like, shit, you know, I already know. He's like, yeah, but even he got shot, so we wouldn't think it was a big deal. So like, all right. So Moonton like, he said, come out. I was like, all right, come when you come out. So I got it from him. So I took the deep down to the whole house. I'm gonna scream my name to the girl house. I haven't got this son. I put up at Jojo's house. Cause she came out the door, she got out the door. I said, hey, where does JoJo live? She stays on Metro Lodge behind the Chevron. And it's a little apartment. Okay, good. So when I went to their son up to JoJo's house, I told their son, like, they say Nut got shot. And she was like, for real, the one, him and her dad know each other. She's like, yeah. I said, this and I did. Like, everybody on Twitter, like, already met. So I'm telling her, like, damn, man. Like, so she like, well, what we gonna do? I said, man, I'm gonna go out and talk to the police. She like, okay, this man, this young about. But I had, me and her rolled out. She said she wanted to have me. She ordered food. She asked food. So we were going to my brother's house. So I was going to talk to my brother about what happened. I seen him take this. And then when I get to my brother's house, I'm turning left to into the apartment this week. And where do your brother live? Come home. I'm already at it. I'm turning left from Pine Road to the inside apartment where he stayed. I see this Camaro flying behind. But when I turn left, the Camaro, like, they go straight. And then I go, instead of going in front of the door, I went around to the gate. So as I go around to the gate, I had the wrong gate card. So the gate card was to this son's apartment. So as I was clicking, it went go, so I had back to go park around in the front. Because I was going to have a brother call the police. So as I bed back, I see the same Camaro fly to the stop sign, but it was going to bed at the initial. And they turned left behind. Like, when they turned left, I was in front of them. So I went to the stop sign, I made the left. When I made the left, I went to the next stop sign. I went to the next stop sign. There's two more cars flying in front of me. But they made the left coming down front road and to the front of me. And I was already in front, so now we faced up. I turned left again to go back in front of my brother's door behind the church. So when I turned left, I looked back in the mirror. I told his son, like, get them right now, duck your seat. So when as she let her see that I was leaving them, they pulled the stop sign. And they sat right there, they looked at us. And then they went straight. I got in front of my brother, though I ran the stop sign, I went right. I went to the stop sign, I went left. I took out, went towards the precinct. I went through the little west lane and got me expressway. Precinct where? Like on Lakewood, FBA. Okay. I went that way. I got on the expressway. I got on City Road, I was going to my grandma's house. Because I know they don't want to know that's my grandma's state. But when I got there, I had dropped the son off at Jojo's house. And I got Jojo dropped his son off. We took the car to Greenburn in front of the police precinct. And left the car there so they wouldn't shoot nobody in the car and then like that. So we parked the car in front of the precinct and then we rolled out. That's why I had Motul coming. Motul can't meet me then. And they son got to call me. So when they got to call me, we had went right there, we went to where we go? We went right there to McDonald's on Metropolitan, it's not right there by the little DP. We went right there. And we went right there. I called my girl, mama called me. And me and her was talking on the phone. And she was just asking me like what's going on. And I was telling her like what was going on. And she was just like, okay, all I need you to do is just don't go out there and get yourself in no trouble. And I was explaining to her like, I ain't going out there. I'm like, I'm not going out there. I'm not trying to get close to you, but they going to shoot up my house and stuff like that. You know where you stay. So she was just like, so loud where she was. I wouldn't expect her to be at home. So she was like, okay, don't worry about this and that. And so when I got off the phone with her, I called my brother. So I was like, bro, I sent him 10 minutes like, bro, I think I need to go down and talk to these police or something. Cause I'm like, cause I ain't do it. And I went nowhere around. So my brother like, he called me. When I tell him, he called me, he was like, all right, and he was at the restaurant, the bar in Canada. So when I called like, but the son told me, so I like called the son mama back. I mean, they sound like they shot my mama's house, kind of stuff. So when I did, I called my brother, he ain't answer. I called my sister, she ain't answer. So I'm trying to call them, they house, but my brother called me back. So I go, they shot my mama's house. What Brittany? He like, she at house. He like, they go, I heard her go down, call the police. If I go down. He like, okay. So what he did was, he heard it went to his house. We got his house. He called me like, I'm at the house. Like, I'm getting ready. Like call the police, bro. Call them, tell them to come to the house. You know what I'm saying? He like, you want to talk to him? I'm like, yes, I want to talk to him. All right. So as he did that, they trying to call me, and he was asking me like, what's going on? And I was talking to him, I explained everything to him, and he was like, what kind of car they drive? I was like, it was a red Camaro with a black top sign behind it. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what else? It was a gray car. And I think it was two gray cars in the same state. So he was like, all right. Then he was like, yeah, where I was, I'm on the expressway. So, okay. So, well, my brother called back, like, the detective said, you want to talk to him? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, all right, come to the house. I'm like, all right. But I was so scared, like I was going far out. I was just running around. So I had went first, I went like towards Hayfield. I got on right where the chick fled. I had got on right there. I rolled down, went to the gas station, got the gas, got back on the freeway. I went towards Lynch. When I got towards Lynch, they son had called with you right there. So she called with you right there. She was like, you would be like, come out here and talk. So I was like, all right, I came from Lynch, came right here and talk. And then we see what else. They like, besides all this, everything. I had went down to her house and like, see what going on. Like, bro, these folks can't shot this shit on my house. Like, for real? Yeah, I'm like, oh, what I supposed to do, bro? Like, man, this out of the way, bro. Let's swear on that. 12 deal with that. That's all he kept saying. Like, man, bro, you talking about the police out there and deal with that, bro. These folks kill my son. He's like, man, folks, you know them better than I do. Like, them folks, man. I honestly, it got me lost. He was on frustrated now, but I ain't do it. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Can't nobody say this thing, you do it. Can't nobody say this thing, you do that. I didn't have nothing to do with it. They come shooting at my house. They ain't got down to the bottom of the story. They don't know what's going on. First thing, come right in. First thing they did. First thing, like, my name covered everything, but some people are trying to hear it out. Some people won't. You know what I'm saying? But see, I know what it is. You care. Everybody call the phone. Be careful. It's a lot of them. They got a lot of them. Be careful. It's a lot of them. They got a lot of them. They was everybody call. So I honestly don't know what it is. Like, you know the time clock, they know what I say. It ain't nowhere I can go. It ain't nowhere I can hide. I can't connect. You got the white Dodge Charger, right? Yes. What else you have? That's it. So my brother called. He let me drive. The brother kind of called your brother guy. That little gray medical. That's his lady's car, right? His girl. What car he drives? The white Charger. Like, he just gave it to me tonight. He's like, you want a positive house seat? And he's like, you want a cup? I'm like, yeah, bring it to me. I'm like, damn. Oh, yeah, his son here went to the movies, too. So, it was that. I gave his son a cup when she went to the movie. So, it was 11 o'clock. I know the time was, it was 11 o'clock. She like, move it over here. It was her, Bull, and Dime. It was them three in the cup. They bought the Greenbrier. And Dime told us.
And you caught up with her at 11, not 9 o'clock.
No, I caught them by 11. Okay. They had went to the movies. I gave her the cup.
Okay.
So they were about 9 o'clock. They got behind us. And then they son got to come into the movies. When she got back from the movies, I told her, like, she told her dad she going to meet her dad at Blue Flame. And I was like, why are you riding around my car? You know what kind of car I got. And she like, well, she plugged it. So I was just like, plug it anyway and get out of it. And get in the cup to myself, get the cup, you know what I'm saying? Just you need to come on out first. And she's like, what? So when I called her back, she answered. I kept calling, and then she finally answered. And then she was like, she on the road just saying Cascade. So I'm like, well, just if Nick S, she's like, Nick S with Greenbrier. I'm like, get all right there, I'll meet you right there. So she got all right there, I met her. I can't meet her right there.
You met her too.
It was Bull and Diamond. Bull named Denise, who you right there. I'm around Moonton, and his girl and his baby. It was them three in the car and me and them three in their car. And they got in the car, all of them got in the car. Okay. Because Moonton trying to find somewhere to take his girl and his baby. I think he knows they stay too. So, but he said, I called one of his name Big Killer though. He said Big Killer called and told him, but they said me and him did. So that's what he came and told me, but I got him like, but we need to go out here because they can stand there, they can tell we lying to tell the truth, bro. And he just like, shit, man, I go when they come, but you can call him now, he'll come.
Okay. All right, bro. Okay, that's it?
Yeah, that's all. Okay. If I have anything else to him, I come right back after the bro.
Okay.
I ain't got no problem with nothing. I didn't do this and none of that.
It is now 04:18 hours. It be 4:18 a.m. Conclude another statement from Mr. Kenneth Copeland dealing with a homicide investigation. This is Donovan Thomas. Atlanta Police case number is 150102106.
For the record, we're pausing at 4:17:55, and that concludes the playing of the January 11th interview, which is State's Exhibit 378, Yankee Alpha.
Judge,
Yes.
I can go to the bathroom?
Yeah, we can all take a bathroom break. All right, pleasure. All right, just scheduling wise. What's after this?
It is the state's intention to play the rest of the videos. However, I have not heard anything from defense counsel regarding the redactions I sent over to make sure that they were okay with the redactions from the January 28th.
Okay,
The
well,
February
presumably they had plenty of time during the hour it took for us to get the technology up and running for Mr. Copeland to be able to hear. So are y'all ready on the defense side to provide those over to the state so that maybe we can work over the lunch hour?
And I'm sorry, I should be clear, Your Honor. I know that Mr. Steele is working on February 20th that he needs to give to me, but the other interviews are what we discussed 2 weeks ago. And
Right.
so yesterday I sent over the transcripts with the highlighted areas to confirm
Okay.
that those are the redactions. And so I haven't heard anything.
Well, that shouldn't take much time. I mean, is the defense pretty much ready to go on?
So, Your Honor, my understanding from communications with Attorney Hilton is her intent is to play the 220 interview next, correct?
So long as we get the redactions, but if I don't have them, I don't want to delay. So I would go to 128. But if we get the redactions and we can deal with it, then I can move forward.
So the 220 redactions are not something that's already been redacted. That's the ones that Mr. Steele was saying need to be discussed. Regarding the other redactions that were the transcripts that were provided yesterday, I have Mr. Mansbach and Mr. Kokomo checking behind them. We have them checking behind those redactions currently, and they're actively working on that, and we should have an answer for that soon. But there's been no transcript given to us. I don't know if there's been no discussion between the state, the defense, and the court. The 220 redactions have not been litigated yet. And I think that's the next.
Okay, I'm not really sure why that is even the case, because I thought we had covered everything y'all wanted to cover when we were going through his statements last week. But be that as it may, that's what we can work on over the lunch break. We're going to have a working lunch. But you can quickly, like in the next 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, turn around the others, or no?
Well, the others are later. I don't believe that the state is planning on playing those next, but we are working on those. But
I mean, I think what Ms. Hilton was saying is, no, ideally she wouldn't, but instead of holding up the jury yet again, she would be willing to go out of turn for that. Is that right?
Correct, Your Honor.
which one do you In an ideal world, which one are you trying to play next?
In the ideal world, it would be 220. However, if we have to litigate that, I can switch to 128 because that's what we already discussed 2 weeks ago. We've already talked about those redactions. And so the only thing the transcript does is confirm what we've already discussed.
I understand we talked about it 2 weeks ago. We are trying to confirm the transcripts, and they were provided to us yesterday. And
But the
so,
redaction times have always been there. So
okay.
It really shouldn't take that long.
Okay, well, we are actively working on it. I'm looking at people that are working on it, and they're nodding in agreement. So if I could just check to where
Okay.
we are with that. And
All right. So Ms. Hilton, as long as there's one of those that they can be ready on in the next 10 minutes, when we get back from our break, you'd be able to proceed with that one. All right.
I'm being told by Ms. Lansback that he is 10 minutes out of
All right.
confirming
Perfect.
the 128.
Fantastic. Thank you. Let's all take our convenience break as well.